More than 70 years of heritage and experience driving in the toughest conditions around the world, the new Land Rover Defender has some big shoes to fill. On the one hand, it needs to prove its credentials to the off-road hardcore fans. On the other hand, it needs to appeal to the lifestyle clientele who expect their cars to be high-tech and want unconventional approach. Here's the very first look at the 2020 Land Rover Defender behind the scenes at the Frankfurt Motor Show. Here's the new Land Rover Defender in brief. The body on frame has been replaced by a monocoque, but Land Rover assures the new architecture is even 3 times stiffer than whatever the company offered so far. There is standard coil suspension or air suspension to choose from. The approach, breakover and departure angles are 38, 28 and 40 degrees respectively. Ground clearance is 29 centimeters and wading depth is up to 90 centimeters. Apparently you could drive even deeper, but that would require you taking in some water to weigh the car down. Don't try it unless you really have to. There are some 170 accessories to personalize your Defender. Prices for the commercial version start around €35,000, 44,000 for the short wheelbase version and 50,000 for the 110 version, plus VAT in all cases. And now let's take a very quick look at the new Land Rover Defender. Okay, so a quick look inside. So first of all, this is all very Land Rover-y and simple, but at the same time not as basic, not as rough as in the old Defender. So we've got 2 screens. This one, the virtual instrument cluster. Here you get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. The gear selector is right here where you need it. Climate controls as well as controls for the off-roading system. Oh, sorry, I pushed something. There are USB-C ports, USB regular ports, a nano SIM card just in case if you want to have your own internet above the internet that's in the car that's used for the updates. This center console can be specified like this, or this can be a jump seat, so you can have 3 seats across, or it can be removed completely so you have better access to the back. And speaking of the back, this is where we're going to go now. Okay, so in the back there is plenty of space for your knees, for your head, and most importantly across. This is a place where 3 adults can really sit comfortably. There are 2 12-volt sockets, 2 USB ports. Side seats are heated. There are these Alpine windows, skylights, whatever you want to call them. Here they're sort of obstructed by the accessories which are outside. Now the seat is split into 40-20-40, and to fold it you have to lift the actual seat, and you have to do a bit of this and that. Sorry, I can't do it right now, but anyway, you get a flat loading area which is all protected from the dirt that you're inevitably going to be carrying in there. So let's look in the boot. Okay, so the boot on this car is closed at the moment, so I can't show it to you, but it's about 650 liters VDA, or about 1,100 liters all the way up to the roofline. What you can see here is a box case, an accessory case called a pannier. This thing is for storing wet and dirty stuff, and there is a little drain so you can drain the water out and carry your muddy boots or whatever without dirtying the car more than it's necessary. And here's the accessory ladder, which is currently locked so that I can't play around with it. But anyway, this thing drops all the way down to about here, and then you can access the accessory roof rack, which can carry up to almost 170 kilograms while the car is driving, or it can handle up to 300 kilograms when the car is stationary. So there's an accessory tent in which you can sleep. Almost 3 people, I think, can sleep if they are of my stature. The 2020 Land Rover Defender will be available in 2 wheelbase lengths. 6 trims and 4 accessory packs, petrol and diesel engines, an MHEV, a PHEV. In 2020, the Defender 90 commercial version will also be available. I suspect this may be a good base for people who want to modify their Defenders. And how do you like the new Defender so far? Let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe, rate and share. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications about the premieres from the Frankfurt Motor Show, as well as my weekly car reviews. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.